One of the most beautiful tales of Aotearoa is told by women in the form of the karanga. It is a spiritual call that has been heard in Aotearoa for generations, and it provides the medium by which the living and the dead of the manuhiri, or visitors, may cross the physical space to unite with the living and the dead of the Tanata Whenua, the people of the land. How might architecture draw inspiration from such a tale? My own first experience of a karanga, when I first arrived in New Zealand, was on the edge of a forest in Rotorua. The sound of a woman's voice emanated from the dark woods, the woman unseen. Later, in 2005, I used this moving experience to inspire my design for the New Zealand Tomb of the Unknown Warrior, which was to be located on the steps of the War Memorial in Wellington. The idea was to create a New Zealand tomb and memorial that represents the primordial forest of Aotearoa, from whose shadows the karanga will be eternally heard. In collaboration with my student and future academic colleague Erika Kruger, we designed this forest to become a home for the unknown warrior, one that would establish him or her as a symbol of all New Zealand. The memorial is designed as a grove of solemn bronze posts set within a shallow reflecting pool. The dark bronze posts and water symbolize the primal New Zealand forest that once defined our sacred shore. The shadows of these dark posts move slowly along the paving surrounding the memorial, marking time like a permanent sundial. The lower level of the memorial contains the tomb wherein the unknown warrior lies. This lower level steps gradually upward and sits within a pool of water like our island home. The black posts extend down through the memorial, surrounding the warrior and protecting them within the glade of trees. The glass tombstone is engraved with the words "A New Zealand Warrior" in both English and Te Reo Māori. Light enters the memorial through a similar tempered glass paver set within the reflecting pool above, reminiscent of light filtering through the tops of trees. The glass paver above is engraved with the same words as the one below, such that the silhouette of these words falls as soft shadows upon the walls and floor of the tomb. Nestled within these symbolic trees is a clearing, a glade, which holds a gilded sphere floating upon the water. We occasionally hear the sound of soft chiming as the sphere strikes the posts. The tomb represents a grove of sacred shadows, providing haven for the light and the soft sounds of music, the karanga, emanating forever from within. The golden sphere represents the spirit of the unknown warrior. Simultaneously, it becomes our own New Zealand version of the eternal flame. As the sun moves across the sky, we see bright reflections from the sphere flickering through the shadows of the primal forest. The reflections fade away at twilight, only to return again with the dawn.